Hello everyone, Mr. Kenor here, and today we are going to be designing an avatar. So an avatar in modern pop culture, video game, Western culture means a digital representation of you or of another being or person. It can take on a ton of various forms, anything from humanoid in appearance to totally fictional. We see avatars in the form now on our phones of things like Bitmoji and Memoji. These are some of me. Things like when you play The Sims or other video games where you are creating a character that you are going to embody. So it doesn't have to look like you, it doesn't have to be like you. You know, you can change gender, you can change size, skin color, you can embody anything that you want to be in the universe, right? You could be a potato. So think about an avatar being something that's going to represent some characteristic of you that you like. So if you're smart and funny, make a representation of that. If you are courageous or strong or bold or funny or adventurous, think about those qualities that make you unique and see if you can embody them in an avatar. Or make something up that's silly and have fun with it. However you approach it is the right way to go because designing an avatar could be anything that you want it to be. So we're going to sign in on Tinkercad. You're going to create a new project, and then for the design an avatar, I'd like you to start with a planning before you get into Tinkercad. I know it's easy to just jump onto Tinkercad and start going. Try to plan this one out a little bit. So think of what direction you want to go. If you need help, I have some questions here that you can answer. And try to do a 2D sketch, meaning you can do it pen and paper, or if you want to use an app like Keynote, or if you have a drawing app on your device, maybe you make a sketch of it first before you go right into Tinkercad. And then step 2, we're going to create in Tinkercad. Characters are difficult to do. Body parts are not uniform, they're not smooth, they're not straight, and Tinkercad is not really designed to create realistic looking people. So start simple, right? When we're drawing a human face, we don't just jump right into drawing with all the shading and everything. You start with a circle. So start simple. Doing a Minecraft version of a character is perfectly fine. This is something that's super simple to get started with, and it gives us the general idea of what you want the avatar to look like without having to spend tons of time. If you try to make this super detailed, you're going to spend so much time just trying to get the arms and legs right or the face. It's really tough. And speaking of face, focus on the face. Something that's super interesting, humans are hardwired to recognize and remember faces. It's something that's just in our DNA. It's biological. We pick faces out before we see a lot of other patterns when we're looking at objects or looking at pictures or photographs. We just see human faces. So when somebody looks at your avatar, what's the first thing they're going to look at? It's probably going to be the face. So spend a little bit of time trying to get the eyes or eyebrows, the nose, the mouth, just kind of in the right proportion. If you don't want to spend time on the face, you can cheat a little bit. Just put sunglasses, some representation so that we know where the face is. If you're curious more about why humans are so good at what's called facial perception, you can click this link. This was a pretty interesting article that talks about humans and why faces pop out to us. Then finally, when you're done making kind of that sloppy copy, that super easy one, then you can go back through and start adding detail. So I've added a ton of YouTube tutorials for you guys to go through. You don't have to watch them all. You don't even have to watch any of them. They're just there if you need a little extra help. So there's some good ones here. Like this one's super complex, but the hair that the guy makes looks so awesome. For me, I would just use the scribble tool, but he uses the duplicate and repeat button. This guy, this One Day One CAD on how to make a sword. So if you're adding in some like accessories And then there's some other YouTube videos down here. So this one's like a complete tutorial on making kind of like this funny monster avatar, or how to make a simple human, or an Among Us character, or even not even using the basic shape library, but just using the character library on there. Now, if you need a challenge, if making an avatar wasn't challenging enough, you need more to do, you can always add in a background for your avatar. So think about where they would be, what would they be doing, what like what location would they be on, what other characters or objects or things would be in the scene that we find them in. So if you need a little extra to do, you can add a background or scenery. That would be pretty awesome to do. And then don't forget, please share your design with us. We want to see it. Come to the if you're with the ASU group that's doing this, the ASU camp, come to the show me, come to the help desk and share your design. All right, everybody, I hope you have fun with the design and avatar, and have a great day.